Okay, so OhAIoBirdMan has a new video. I've reacted to this one and this one here and really liked both of them. And yeah, I know it doesn't look like OhAIo, but it actually is. This thing that looks like an L is actually an I. So yeah, it is OhAIoBirdMan is how it's pronounced. Okay, so let's go into the new video right here. I'm going to pause it and let's see, abstract storytelling. And oh, and we got a huge list of cameos. Okay, so I'd better try to not cheat, and we'll go in and let's do a regular watch and then a super pause rewatch. Okay, sorry about that. I thought I heard my cats getting into way too much trouble or something like that. I had to pause. Okay, let's rewind a little bit. Here we go. Story goes on. Oh wait, no, I hear it again. I hear it again. What is going on? Let me pause again. Okay, sorry about pausing a couple times there. I've got a really sick cat at the moment, and I just got to pay attention to what's going on and don't want the other cats to bully her or anything like that. Okay, so let's keep going. The pages turn with every breath of life. It grows as strong in goodness or in strife. Grab hold to life before it's all long gone. My life has drawn. Story goes on. Oh, there's me. That's me. Oh, wow. Oh, and I've got the Twisted Roads from one of the very few personal content videos I've got. Yes, thank you for doing that. Yes, that does look tasteful. Thank you. Next. Story perplexed.
After the night dawns to the brightest morn, a moment caught, a flash in time reborn, a book unfinished, a place to belong. My life is strong. Story goes on.
Oh wow, that was really good. It was moving, and oh wow, it had like all the references and loads of cameos. But yeah. So this is about the title of it, Story, and it's about various stories, and so many stories appear in here, like Narnia and so forth. Let's go through it and do the super pause rewatch. Oh, where is it? Okay, here we go. Okay, and then we got Lord of the Rings. And then Narnia. And I'm not sure what this is.
Story begins with blank page to be filled.
Okay, and then here is Null FM, and I'm about 2 videos behind on his videos. He makes a lot of videos. And a tiny campfire glow is his best video that I've seen so far.
The book is
okay, and then here's Glee Man, who is a slime and a cosmic otaku.
Open. Everything.
Okay, and I'm not sure who this is, but I think this character and some others who appear in similar scenes might represent the muse. So a symbolic idea, the muse who gives ideas to writers, artists, and other creative people. I think this might represent the muse. And then this is OhAIoBirdMan himself. This is his self-representation character. There were a couple of other characters that I thought were his self-representation character in other videos, but I was actually wrong about that. And Rain Terran or Rain Tyrannus. I'm gonna actually go in here. Okay, sorry about that. I had to pause again and check on something. I'm going to actually use the cheat sheet, and let's see, where is Rain Terran? Yes, here. Rain Terran is this cowboy. Okay, let's go. Okay, and then this is Bupela, and I'm not sure if these posters on the wall are other VTubers or something. This one looks familiar. Actually looks a little bit like music satire, but since it's like a charcoal drawing, I'm not sure really.
Dreams take flight.
And then bombings continue until freedom improves. This is a reference to America bombing Iran lately, and also it's a reference to the meme saying that has been really memed a lot. Beatings will continue until morale improves. Okay, and then here's Ember Paradox, a VTuber. Okay, and then I think this is another reference to a piece of fiction, possibly a mountain climbing one, but I don't recognize these 2 characters. Okay, and then here's Pufferfish Pat, and I don't think this is actually anyone. Let's look at the cheat sheet again. We will look at the cheat sheet. Puffer fish pat and grilled salmon. Oh, grilled salmon. Grilled salmon is an original character made by occultist Notitia, I think. I don't think that that is a VTuber. I think it's an original character. Okay, let's go.
My life will dawn.
Okay, and then some of this imagery is just so beautiful. I haven't been commenting on it very much, but I've been really appreciating it. And this one here, look at all these beautiful colors. It looks like, I don't know, like a pastel drawing or something. And then the earth is turning and the sun is coming up over the edge. And look at all these rainbow colors up here. So really, really intense and beautiful.
Story goes on.
Okay, and then we've got Alice in Wonderland. Okay, and Moby Dick with the white whale. And the Cat in the Hat. And either Tom Sawyer or Huckleberry Finn, or possibly both of them, because those are two separate novels, but, you know, very, very related. Okay, and then Gulliver's Travels.
The pages.
And then this is Torst Wolf, or rather the channel is Torst Wolf. This character is Lucian. And so this is one of the Sky Bros, who are the various people gathering underneath Sky Brows. So even females such as myself are referred to as Sky Bros.
With every breath of life.
Okay, not sure who these two are. I think they might represent the abstract principle of the muse again. But it's possible they might be like VTubers or something that I'm not recognizing.
It grows as.
Okay, and then there's Tommy Works, a video creator, and I've reacted to one or two of their videos, but they have more. They have more. Okay, and then Julie Anna Cross, who has two forms. One is the blonde with the starfish necklace, and the other one is her Cleopatra form. And she can change back and forth from one to the other. And so she makes incredible videos, or actually I've only seen one of them so far, but that one is very incredible.
Goodness or in strife.
Okay, and then Louisverse, I'm also behind on Louisverse videos. So this is the creator of the Red Veil story universe. And actually this is her self-representation character, Lady Wasabi.
Grab hold to life before it's so long gone. My life is.
And then Celestium, a VTuber, well known for being a Christian VTuber who's been getting persecuted with all sorts of nonsense, including like the plushie scandal that Leaflet helped her with, and she got a much better plushie out of it, and some other stuff.
Story goes on.
Oh, and then speaking of Leaflet, yeah, here's Leaflet right here. So a very big, very popular VTuber. Okay, and then I think this is a Christmas story. So this would be Scrooge, and then this is, I think, the is this the ghost of the past? I'm not sure. That they're the one that carries the horn of plenty. But yeah, this would be a Christmas story. So one of the most famous Christmas stories ever written, with Scrooge as the main character. Okay, and Charlotte's Web. Okay, and then I think this is Robinson Crusoe. So this was one of the very first stranded on a deserted island novels, and very, very influential. And then The Wizard of Oz, and One Piece, Sherlock Holmes, and Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Oh, and then here's Skybrowse himself, and he's in the liminal space, the blank page creation space from the Crybrowse music video, which is a Skybrowse original music video. Okay, and then this character again, which I think is the Muse. And, sorry, I'm trying to look at my cats. Okay, I think they're okay. Okay, and then, okay, sorry. I'm gonna have to go look at those cats. Let me pause this briefly. Okay, I unpaused it. I got the cat that I think was intending to bully the sick cat under control now. She is near me. Okay, so this is, I think, David of the Light or something of the Light. So he's a moth, and he is a pretty new sky bro. Yeah, David of the Light. Yeah, I was right. David of the Light. Okay, so yeah, he's a moth, and I've also seen him cameoed as sort of like a little boy with moth wings and moth antenna. But yeah, he actually like PNG tubes or VTubes as like a moth photo that looks like this. And then here is Occultus Notitia, who has a lot of videos and a lot of really interesting experiments and visual styles in those videos. Life written here, each day before the next. My life's... Okay, and then this is Highway VT, and he looks like Trucker Man, but he's not Trucker Man. And I don't know if these are fox ears on him. I'm not sure. I don't know much about him. Text. Story. And then there is me, and you might wonder why those roads... Oh, hey. Be a good kitty. Be a good kitty. Okay, sorry, I gotta get control of the cat again. Let me pause this. Okay, sorry about that pause. I just need to keep the other cats, and one in particular, off of the sick cat. Okay, so anyways, you're probably wondering about these roads behind me. This is the Penny Bloomfield character, my self-representation character. Okay, so let me show you. We'll scroll down. And where is it? So I'm almost entirely a reactor. I have hardly any original content, but this is some original content about me. And one of the things that's in here is how after I got my brain damage, it was really hard for me to do things like cross roads. Sometimes I would just go across, but sometimes it would take me like maybe up to half an hour to just cross a road. So, and then this background is symbolic of what it feels like when you're used to being able to cross roads easily, and then suddenly you have brain damage, and the thing that was so simple is suddenly really complicated, and you're like, ah. So anyway, so that's that's what that is about, all these roads here. Okay, and thank you, OhAIoBirdMan, for cameoing me. Thank you. Perplexed. Okay, and then I think this is Romeo and Juliet. And this would be Winnie the Pooh. who looks different, of course, because you can't step on Disney's toes. You got to have a more generic character, or Disney might start, doing something bad. Okay, and then I think this is probably Katniss Everdeen with the Hunger Games. Okay, and then Don Quixote and Sancho Panza. Very famous novel from, I'm thinking, the 16th century or something like that. Very, very early and extremely famous. And it's good. It's hilarious. It's also really thoughtful. And then The Little Mermaid, who once again looks different than the Disney version because you can't step on Disney's toes. Okay, and then I'm not sure who this is, but I'm sure it's some other fictional character from some famous story. And then Harry Potter.
After the night.
Okay, and then this is a VTuber, Zayla Zezia, the blue-skinned cat girl. And she's like an interdimensional cat girl, and she's an empress of this this universe or this other planet or something. But yeah, she doesn't like actually have a body. It's like an interdimensional projection, and that just happens to look like a cat girl. So yeah, blue-skinned cat girl, and actually looks pretty similar to the VTuber model. Yes, looks very similar. Okay, and then this is Megs Noctis, if I remember right. So a very new Sky Bro, and this is actually a man with a female VTuber model, and he says that like his friends like made him pick a female VTuber model as like a joke or something. So yeah, this is just a joke appearance and not actually meant to represent himself. I mean, well, it does represent himself, but it doesn't represent who he is in that way. Yeah, Megs Noctis. Let me show you the channel here briefly. And yep, there we go, Megs Noctis. Okay, and let's go back in. We'll make it big.
The brightest morn, a moment caught, a flash in time.
Oh yeah, these scenes like this scene right after the hand. Look at this scene.
A flash in.
Yeah, with the swirling multicolored galaxy and the hourglass and the way it's animated, just really incredibly beautiful.
Time reborn.
Okay, and then I think this is the old flag of Iran, which people are trying to make into the new flag of it because, of course, the regime there is just super awful, but it's like being changed like right about now. Oh yeah, and then this is the big old tower in Iran. It appeared in the Skybrow's original video, Gonna Be Carolina Overdrive, and I was confused by it because I did not recognize it. But then helpful people in the comments were, I think it was like 3 or 4 different people actually were telling me what it actually is. And then it is in the futuristic city that is also shown in the Skybrow's original video, Gonna Be Carolina Overdrive, which is a collaboration with Skybrow's and his mom. So this is the futuristic city that represents the beautiful future that we might be moving towards. You know, this is the goal. Oh, and there's Northie. Yeah, there's Northie with his new avatar. Well, actually, it's not all that new now because he's had it for a while now. A place. And then Avted Fatash, who is much better than even me at keeping track of all the new Skybrowse Cinematic Universe content. So she is so awesome. She's like always 10 steps ahead of me.
To belong. My life is strong.
Okay, and then I'm not sure who this is. I think it might just be another representation of a symbolic muse character, but it could be some VTuber or something that I don't recognize.
Story goes on.
Okay, well that was really, really great. Yeah, I did remember to do a thumbs up. Sometimes I forget to do that. Sometimes I love videos so much and then forget to do that. Yeah, look at all these. Yeah, and is grilled salmon actually a person, or is it just the original character of Occultist Notitia? Yeah, let me just show you briefly Occultist Notitia's channel, and I'll show you there's like 2 grilled salmon videos. Oh wow, even more videos are popping up. Okay, so yeah, this is the original grilled salmon video, and then there's like a sequel here, I think. Yeah. Okay, so that's grilled salmon, and okay, so super awesome video, and definitely has a lot of things in it, just like so much stuff, and a lot of really detailed and colorful animation. Yeah, very detailed and colorful. I like these things, and I'm wondering if maybe like all these colors represent paint, because I've seen that in other videos, like in Music Satire's video, where there was a lot of paint swirling around that represented creativity, and how so many of us are creating the AI music videos and stuff. So I'm wondering if maybe that's what that symbolizes. But anyway, so it was really cool, and I really liked it. Thank you, OhAIoBirdMan. Thank you very much.